I fell in love with a boy in his 20s. They said we were young, they might have been right. If I am honest, I would change nothing. It's that day I saw the rest of my life. You making me laugh, me making you cry, putting our love in the songs that I write. These are the moments I don't wanna miss. I could get used to this.
Welcome in the series of 21 days reading challenge. First, we are taking an amazing book, that is Don't Believe Everything You Think. And the first 2 chapters are the real fun, because in these chapters we're able to find out that what is the root cause of suffering and how we can just come out from that. See, what if the biggest problem in your life isn't your life, but the story you are telling yourself about it? Think about it. See, 2 people lose the same opportunity. One says, my life is over. And other says, maybe this is preparing me for something better. The event is identical. The suffering is not. This is completely dependent on the mindset and the thought just come at that moment. This is the powerful idea Joseph Nguyen introduces in the first 2 chapters. He doesn't say that pain doesn't exist. He says that pain is natural, but suffering is created when the mind keeps fighting reality. Imagine holding a burning coal. The pain comes from touching it. But if you refuse to let go, whose choice is the continued suffering? Sochiye, our thoughts often work the same way. A single event lasts a moment. Our thinking can replay it for weeks, months, or even years sometimes. Yes, is it happen or not? Just check it out. The first chapter invites us to become investigators instead of victims. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? ये मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है यार? Actually, it happens when we are in trouble. Yeah, it happens most of the time with people. So instead of that, we just have to ask, what thoughts am I believing that are creating this suffering? That one question shifts your power from outside world back to yourself. And that's the most important thing that we have to focus. The second chapter goes even deeper. It says that root cause of suffering is not reality itself, but our attachment to how we think reality should be. We suffer because we argue with life, we resist change, we replay the past, we fear the future. We expect people to behave according to our script, and it is not really possible. And when life doesn't follow our expectation, the mind creates endless stories. Here's the deeper truth. Thoughts are visitors, not facts. Just because a thought enters your mind doesn't mean to deserve a seat at your table. The mind can say, I'm not enough, I will never succeed, nobody understands me. But a thought is only a sentence. It becomes suffering only when you believe it without questioning it. हर एक चीज़ पे भरोसा मत करिए. Your mind is always playing with you. Don't allow your mind to play with you. Let him clear that. Fine, I know the situations. Don't make me fool every time. The book is not asking us to stop thinking. In fact, it is asking us to stop becoming prisoners of every thought. Freedom begins the moment you realize you are the observer of your thoughts, not the thoughts themselves. And perhaps the most life-changing lessons from these chapters is this: when you stop believing every thought, you don't lose your mind. You finally find your peace. So today, before reacting to any situation, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is this reality, or is this just another story my mind is creating? Sometimes that single question can end years of unnecessary suffering. And that is what we all want in our life. I hope this is going to help us. Thank you so much.